think the real challenge for our societies is all of the kids from 1 to 5 who are on screens all the time. And
Hmm.
even brain scans have shown that certain areas of the brain are not developing the more kids are on
Hmm.
screens without adult interaction. So
Hmm.
this is like the kid for 2 hours watching YouTube, a 3-year-old, as opposed to watching 15 minutes and then come with mommy, come with uncle, and let's do something. And so to me, that's a big concern because this could lead to young people without a conscience. Now, I don't have no idea what percentage of kids this is, but it is a issue in terms of making sure that children are working with adults. Because having had a kid, and also working with really young kids for many years, they
Hmm.
love being with adults. They love asking questions. They love uh, talking to people and working with people. A screen just sort of can numb them a little bit, give us adults a chance to have a break, but it can't replace that development that's going on. So to me, that's a big concern.
But why are they pushing screens in schools, though? I mean, why are the big corporations funding and pushing and suggesting that somehow an AI tutor individualized is better than a teacher standing at front of a classroom with 30 kids? I mean,
Yeah,
there's that.
that's a sales pitch to me, and it's been going on since the 90s with the big push to
Yeah.
put computers in every classroom. And
Hmm.
Neil Postman, who wrote a lot about this in the 90s, NYU professor, he wrote the book Amusing Ourselves to Death and the End of Education.
Hmm.
He said, why are we doing this? How is this helping learning? And also, how is this helping develop a community? Because if education is just about I get exactly what I want and I need from my potential,
Hmm.
are we really educating citizens? Or are we just saying you need to be self actualized? So whatever you want is what you get. But humans,
Hmm.
we're not wired that way. We shouldn't be, because then who's taking care of the whole?
Right. And what happens is, and we saw this as evidence in COVID when the kids were at home and locked into screens, is that the kids developed chronic apathy because there was no human context. And that's what
Mm-hmm.
you're talking about. 200,000 years of human evolution, you can't wash that away with a screen, no matter how smart it is.
No, and the beauty of humans and this idea of plasticity, if you will, is that you come out of that and then you get into an environment where people are working together and helping each other, maybe arguing about stuff, all the human things that we do, and the brain will rewire usually to adapt to that if we can sort of again step away from this. And it's not the screen, it's the distraction.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah,
it's the problem is distraction and boredom,
right.
and uh, and so doom scrolling is designed sort of like doing a slot machine. You
Yeah.
know, I like that video. I don't like that video. I don't like that video. Oh, I like that video. Boom, something goes off in here, just like
Yep.
I'm pulling the lever or pushing a button on a slot machine.
Hmm.
And being able to, and so these state laws that are banning social media for kids up to 16, I think they're trying to fix that. They're saying, we don't want our kids playing slot machines or reels all the time to get stuck into this dopamine hit. Let's say you can't do it until you're 16, which may
I,
make a lot of
I don't know if
sense.
it's going to
It'll be
work.
interesting. What It'll be interesting to see after a year how Australia's teens are doing, because or even their, 6, 7, 8 year olds. Let's see how they're doing in Australia. Maybe it'll be a failed experiment. Maybe it'll be interesting. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I think to be determined. Well, that's great, great place to stop. Thank you so much for this conversation.
Thank you.